Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread for Sunday, September 28, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here joining us on NFL Sunday. Make sure to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up as well. Greatly appreciated. And hey, if you want, click on that notification bell. That way you get notified when the newest video drops. And you have the best of the number with us. Hey, as we always do, we'll get the cappers see how they're doing here on the Sunday. See if they're excited for the NFL slate. There's a couple games that I'm excited for. I think I was more excited last week, but hey, I think we still found some nice spots to get some winners. So I don't know where to Vegas. Al, how are you doing here on the Sunday?
No, yeah, we got some big spreads to navigate. Thankfully, we're not touching on those games here, but yeah, ready to fire another Sunday of the NFL.
Right? As I say, if you with 7 on the hook. So it's like, yeah, that scary little hook. Nobody wants to get hooked, right? So, one of those things. I don't know where the Ninos. How are you doing here, buddy?
Yeah, definitely some line moves already. We saw definitely a lot of lines opening up around those key numbers. We've seen some cross them. We've seen some reach the key numbers. So definitely time to start firing here in the NFL.
Definitely. So let's fire. First game we're looking at, we got the Chargers heading into New York to take on the Giants. Vegas Al's game. He's going to get us going. What do you like there?
Well, the news broke. Jackson Dart's going to make his debut here for the Giants. They're going to throw him out there. Kind of last minute, I feel like here. They're going to have to navigate some things with him. I'm going to go with the Chargers -6.5 here at the end. I think this is low-hanging fruit. We'll take it. I don't know. I don't see Jackson Dart doing much here. Chargers defense allowing 16 points per game here to start off. I see Harbaugh running the ball down the Giants' throat as well. And I think the Chargers here, easy money, -6.5.
Headed on over to Ninos. What do you like here in this one? Chargers or Giants here on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm going to go with a pretty chalky prop here, but they are coming in as pretty big favorites on the road, no less. So I think they should be dominating this game, at least most of the time. So I'd like Omarion Hampton here to get his fair share of touches. Now, he's been pretty quiet so far in the touchdown department, just one touchdown so far this season. But hey, that did come in that last week, so maybe starting to pick up a little bit of momentum here. And I like him to carry it over into this one where, again, he should get his plenty of chances in this one. So I'll take Omarion Hampton to score an anytime touchdown here.
And for me here in this one, we look at that Chargers defense is definitely stout, holding teams to about 5 yards per rush. Defensively secondary, holding teams to about 57% completion rate, about 5.1 yards per attempt. So it's going to be really tough for Jackson Dart and the Giants to be able to move the ball and score a whole lot of points. They're only averaging 17.3 points per game as it is already, and this Chargers team only giving up 16 points a game. So for me, give me the Giants team total under the 19.5. And again, to 20 points, it's going to be tough to get to 16 points in this one for the Giants. I mean, their team total under. Hey, that wraps up the first game we got on the slate for you. Let's head on over to game number 2. Game that I love here. Hey, we got a couple of 1 and 2 teams that if you would have said at the start of the year, these teams would both be at 1 and 2 here in week 4. Someone would have been like, I don't think so. But it is. We got the Baltimore Ravens heading into Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Both of these teams 1 and 2 here in this matchup. You look at the Chiefs, well, they're dealing with injury issues. Can't get the running game going as well with Pacheco. It's just they've struggled at times offensively. Has this Chiefs? Hey, give it to them. They got the win to get that O off the record there. But going against this Baltimore team, I think it's going to take some dancing if the Chiefs want to stay in it. And I don't think they're going to be able to stay in here with the Baltimore squad. I know defensively they're going to slow up the run and Henry. But I think this is where Lamar, when you get his legs, he's able to use those, roll out of the pocket and find that guy down the field, especially against this Chiefs secondary that hasn't been the greatest. They're giving up 10 yards per completion, 6.2 yards per attempt. And the Baltimore offense, well, when they've been passing the ball, Lamar's been money, 8.2 yards per attempt. 13.4 yards per catch. So their yak yards are even good with this Baltimore squad. I don't know if this turns into a runaway, but at 2.5, even if this ticks up to 3, I still like Baltimore to win by 4+ here in this matchup. it's almost a must win for one of these two teams because neither of these two want to go 1-3, but I think it's the Chiefs that end up 1-3, and Baltimore comes in and gets themselves a win. So give me the Ravens in this one on Sunday. Head on over to Vegas. Al, what do you like here in this matchup?
Well, it's been no elephant in the room here with the Ravens defense. How they've looked to open up the season hasn't looked great. I think this is a spot where they're here, where they bite down and go after Mahomes here. And I don't think Mahomes has the weapons that he's had here in the past. And it's pretty obvious here that the Chiefs offense isn't, doing what they normally do, putting a lot of pressure on Mahomes, having to basically carry the load, aging weapons such as Kelsey. We've already alluded to how the struggles of Pacheco this year, they can't get the ground game going. I'm actually going to go to a Chiefs team total under 23.5. I think the Ravens defense actually shows up here. I can't see them 4 weeks in a row giving up as much points as they have here. I'm going to back the Ravens defense here and go Chiefs under 23.5 points.
Headed on over to Ninos. What do you like here in this NFL matchup?
Yeah, I looked at a chalky prop in the last one, so let's go for a bit of a longer shot here. I'll take a shot on DeAndre Hopkins to get us an anytime touchdown. I'm seeing him around plus 425. Now, he does have 2 touchdowns through 3 games. The reason he is such a big dog here, or getting such big plus money, is it doesn't have exactly the biggest workload here. Only 5 catches so far. But again, 2 of them have been for touchdowns. So still got some of the best hands in the league there. Still a very reliable target in the end zone. I think I'll take him again after a quiet week 3. I think we got a good shot at some big plus money for him to bounce back and find the end zone here in week 4. So DeAndre Hopkins, anytime touchdown, plus 425 for me.
Hey, that wraps up game number 2 we got for you on the slate. Let's head on over to the final game we got for you here on the card. And we've got the Chicago Bears, fresh off their win, heading into Vegas to take on the Raiders. Ninos' game, he's going to get us going here in this one. Bears or Raiders?
Yeah, I don't know if I was the only one fooled by that week 1 performance from the Raiders, but hey, they got me. Maybe it's just being a bit of a fan too helped with that. Certainly was disappointed after that, though. It was been a rough week 2 and week 3 since. Just completely looking lost out there, the Raiders. Even back at home here, I just think it's hard to back them. The Bears did open up as 2-point dogs here, 2.5 they were getting. Now it's around even money. And I have to agree with that line move here. I think, DeAndre Swift is on the is listed as questionable, but he should be good to go for this one. And I just think the Bears, again, coming in at 1-2, not exactly the best team in the league here, but I think the more reliable team. And I'll back the Bears to get the job done on the road here as coming in at even money.
Hey, we'll head on over to Vegas. Al, what do you like here in this matchup? Bears or Raiders?
No, yeah, here in this matchup, I think the Bears offense is going to have a lot of success. They're going to open up again. We saw what they did with the Cowboys last week. I think they're going to have some similar success here. Roma Dunze, Luther Burden, Cole Kmet, the other tight end there, Loveland, and then DeAndre Swift. Just so many weapons on this Bears offense for Caleb Williams, go to. I'm actually going to go to his touchdown prop here, passing touchdowns. Over 1.5 at -110 for Caleb Williams to get 2 touchdowns, basically. I'll take that. I think that's a pretty good line, pretty good price. Caleb Williams over 1.5 passing touchdowns.
Nice. I'm looking at Caleb Williams as well. He's been actually pretty good. And I think the Bears here, I like Caleb Williams under his interception. Probably look, he's 15-4 to the under INT thrown. So I don't think he checks an interception here in this matchup against Vegas. Why? Because I think they got to run the ball a lot. I think this is one of those games that Swift has a breakout game, especially against that Raiders defense that can give up those chunk running yards. And then what does that do when you can actually run the ball? It opens the downfield game as well for this Bears squad. So for me, a little bonus play on that prop play. But I like the Bears here in the first half. I think they come out, they establish that run with Swift, and they have the lead heading into the locker room. So give me the Bears in the first half here in this matchup. Hey, that wraps up the 3 we got for you on the Sunday slate. Let us know in the comment section below what do you think about the 3 games we covered. Or, hey, let us know what your favorite play of the Sunday action is. Before we head on out, we'll do a quick little recap. First game we looked at, we got the Chargers taking on the Giants. Vegas Al's game, he says, lay it with the Chargers here in this matchup. Next game we looked at, we got Baltimore heading into Kansas City. Game I love. I think the Baltimore's get off the schneid. Take Baltimore, lay the 2.5 there. Even if it pops up to 3, I still like the Ravens to get the win over the Chiefs. The last game we looked at, we got the Bears heading into take on the Raiders. Al's game, he says, grab the Bears in that one. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that tunes in to cover the spread. Let's make it a good Sunday. Make it a big winning Sunday. Excited for it. Let's do what we always do, and that is cover the spread.